Hey, this is Brian with worshiptutorials.com. You are about to watch a short clip from a longer video that Pastor Brian Fuller and I made on how to encourage and increase congregational engagement in your worship services. If you want to watch the full clip, the full video, you can click the link below and it will take you there. Enjoy. Thanks for watching. What do we do as worship leaders, as worship teams, to foster that in our congregation, to encourage an encounter with the Holy Spirit? What are things that maybe we're not doing that we should do, and what are things that maybe we are that most of us are doing that we need to stop doing?
Yeah,
because I think both of those things probably exist for almost all of us.
Yeah, that's great, Brian. And those are all great questions, and I think this is where we really have to look at ourselves and go, what can I control and what can I control? There are some things that we cannot control, and there are some things that we can control. One of the things that we can control, for the most part, is ourselves.
Yeah.
Why in the world would I expect somebody to be engaged in something that I'm doing if I'm not personally engaged? And I'm talking about a deep engagement. I'm talking about when you step on that stage as a worship leader, even if it's for 4 people, does your heart sink when you see there's 4 people? Do you say to yourself, man, there's only 4 people, I wish there were more people here?
Right.
Because if that's the case, then you're already losing engagement. You have to remember, at the end of the day, we're on the stage for one reason: to engage people in Jesus. So we have to make sure that we are critically prepared, that we are fully engaged, because people are not going to do anything that we're not doing.
Right.
And people can sense it when you're not engaged.
Right.
They can tell when you don't care or when you're winging it. I see this a lot. I've been guilty of this. Like, there's certain Sundays that roll around and you kind of, time got away from you, your project list got away from you, and you're just kind of showing up going, man, I hope this comes together. You know, and so there's this realistic thing that's happening that starts with me. What am I engaged? Am I fully engaged, not only in the music, not only in the words that I'm singing, but am I fully bought into what I'm about to do? Am I fully bought in? Am I fully expecting Jesus Christ to make his name known through what I'm about to do? And if we are sold out for that and we are engaged, that'll be the first obstacle that's removed.
Yeah.
The other thing is, chances are, most of us probably have other people on stage with us.
Right.
Either another instrumentalist or a vocalist. And so beyond us, now it's, are they engaged? I've seen this happen way too many times. You got this worship leader who's incredible. You're probably one of them. You're this worship leader and you're just sold out and you're passionate, and your other guitar player is just standing there looking like he wants to kill somebody. Or a vocalist is sitting there they're not singing, so they're just kind of off in the distance. Your engagement level is going to go phew. So we have to make sure everyone on stage is engaged. So it starts with us, but then now as the worship leader, I'm responsible for everyone on stage. When you watch a great worship team like Bethel or Hillsong or Israel, you look at anyone on that stage and they are fully engaged.
Yeah.
Especially when they're not doing something. You'll see Hillsong where you'll see Joel Houston leading a song, and you'll see Marty Sampson or somebody in the back not doing anything, but fully engaged in worship. And that's why when you pan out, you see 30,000 people fully engaged in worship. Right. You've seen videos, I'm sure, on YouTube where there's somebody rocking and then everyone on the stage just looks like they ate an onion sandwich. And the congregation's all sitting here like this, because there's no engagement. So we have to be realistic with ourselves and saying, are we leading the way with this engagement, or are we just expecting something from people that we're not willing to give them? That is critical. That is important. And that's something we can control.
Yeah. I think you should tell your teams 2 things. 1, somebody is always watching you. Always.
Yes.
It doesn't matter who you are or what you're doing, somebody in your congregation is watching you. And 2, what you're doing on stage tells them what's appropriate for worship in your church.
Yeah, that's good.
So if you're bored, I'm not saying if you are bored, if you look bored.
If you look bored, yeah.
Because those are 2 different things.
Oh, yeah.
If you look bored, you're telling people, hey, it's cool if you're bored.
Yeah.
Because I am. Even though you may not be.
Yeah. They say, never let them see you sweat.
That's right.
Yeah. Fake it till you make it.
That's right.